2022 MEGAWORLD IRONMAN 70.3 Philippines, presented by AIA Vitality. Race Briefing AVP. Cebu, or Sugbu to locals, is located in the Central Visayas region of the Philippines. Cebu is an island province, nicknamed the Queen City of the South because of its strategic and economic location. The province of Cebu has captured the hearts of millions of tourists all over the world because of its pristine white sand, clear blue water beaches, diverse marine life, sumptuous food, Cebu Lechon, and the biggest and most popular Sinulog Festival. Maayong adlaw and welcome to the MEGAWORLD IRONMAN 70.3 Philippines, presented by AIA Vitality. Athletes are required to read the rules and schedules of the race. You may go online on ironman.com/Philippines 70.3. Transition opens at 4:30 a.m. and closes at 5:45 p.m., after which participants are no longer allowed to move in and out of transition, except to move towards the swim start. Relay bikers and runners must be responsible to be at the relay tent before their relay member arrives. Please take note that athletes are required to wear their face coverings at transition. Participants are only allowed to take off their face masks before going into the water to start their swim. Athletes are allowed to bring in their bike pumps. Please make sure your bike pump is adequately labeled using the bike pump sticker from the athlete kit. Bike mechanics will be available during this period. They will be located inside the transition area and will have their tent. Please come to them if you need their services. They will have resources for basic emergency services only. Street gear bag will need to be dropped off before 5:45 a.m. at the designated bag drop located at the transition on race morning. Street gear bag collection will be located outside the finish line area. You must use the street gear bag provided in the athlete kit. No other bags will be accepted. Swim. The 1.9-kilometer single-loop clockwise swim course will start and end in the Mactan Newtown Beach. It begins with a 100-meter swim and make a left for 775 meters, then make a right for 50 meters, then take another right for the 825 meters, and a final right for 150 meters leading back to the beach and the end of the swim course. Participants will head to the transition area to begin the bike course. Please take note that there will be no swim warm-up on race morning due to the strict implementation of our health protocols. The timing mat is located under the start arch. Your time will start the moment you cross the timing mat. There will be 2 aid stations at the swim course. The first is at the swim check-in and the other at the swim exit. Participants will be released by rolling start, 3 participants for every 5 seconds. Here is the swim start schedule. 6:20 a.m. CEO, 6:25 a.m. age group and relay rolling start. 30 minutes and below. Blue swim cap, 31 to 35 minutes. Pink swim cap, 36 to 40 minutes. Violet swim cap, 41 to 45 minutes. Orange swim cap, 46 minutes or more. White swim cap. Those who might need special attention for the swim need to wear green swim caps. Please ask the swim marshals at the coral area if you need one. Green swim caps are on a first-come, first-served basis. The swim course cutoff time is 70 minutes after the last athlete crosses the start line in the rolling start. Any athlete who has not completed the course by this time will not be able to continue the race. Athletes who go beyond the 70-minute time limit will be stopped at any of the following points: swim finish, transition 1, transition 2. Any athlete who exceeds the cutoff will not be allowed to proceed to the run course and will have DNF in the official race results. Remember, holding on to the resting rafts is allowed, but sitting on the rafts will result in instant disqualification. Anchored resting rafts will be strategically located along the swim course. Lane lines will be available for safety. Please refrain from holding on to the lane line or using the lines to propel yourself. Swimwear must not cover the neck, go past the elbow, or extend past the knees. Sleeves can be worn but cannot extend past the elbow. Swimwear may contain a zipper. A race kit may be worn underneath the swimwear as long as it does not extend past the elbow or below the knees. Illegal swimwear will result in disqualification. Bike. The 90-kilometer 3-loop bike course starts at the Mactan Newtown. Participants head towards the Mactan Newtown Boulevard and make a left to ML Quezon National Highway. The course takes participants to the southern part of Lapu-Lapu City and enters the municipality of Cordova. Athletes will turn right at the Gabi Pilipog Circumferential Road and exiting to the newly opened Cebu City-Cordova Link Expressway or the CC Lex Bridge. The participants then exits the CC Lex Bridge in Cebu City and makes the first turnaround at the South Road Property or SRP at kilometer 24. Participants will head back to CC Lex and head to turnaround 2 at kilometer 34. The athletes will ride back to SRP for the second loop, making the turnaround at kilometer 45. Back to CC Lex for the turnaround at kilometer 55. For the final loop, participants will go to SRP, make a turnaround, kilometer 66, back to CC Lex, and exit kilometer 77. The athlete will follow the same route, heading back to the Mactan Newtown to complete the bike course. Athletes are allowed not to wear face coverings on the bike. Bike Aid Station Locations. Bike Aid Station 1, CC Lex, Turnaround 2, 4. Bike Aid Station 2, SRP, Turnaround 1, 3, 5. Bike Aid Station 3, Gabi Pilipog, kilometer 77. Offerings: Gatorade, light water, ice, portable toilets. Please do not litter. Just a quick reminder, make sure to bring in adequate nutrition that will support you in the race. Riders must follow directional signs and race marshals to direct them to the right course. This is a non-drafting race. Strict and knowledgeable bike referees will penalize you for drafting, so make sure you follow the instructions when you are told to stop by the bike referee. Please take note of the IRONMAN drafting rules. The drafting distance is 12 meters. A rider must complete the pass within 25 seconds only. Failure to complete the pass will result in a drafting penalty. The drafting penalty is 5 minutes for each penalty. The penalty tent is located at the transition. If you do receive a penalty, the race official will show you a blue, yellow, or red card. The official will tell you to stop at the penalty tent and will note your race number and other information. These are the official penalty cards. Blue is for drafting and intentional littering. The penalty is 5 minutes at transition. Yellow card is for blocking. The penalty is 1 minute at the transition for IM and 30 seconds for IM 70.3. 3 penalties will result in a red card, which means disqualification from the race. Do not argue with a race official, but do acknowledge the card. The bike cutoff time is 5 hours and 30 minutes from the last rolling start release. Any athlete who has not completed the course will not be able to continue the race. Please take note of the intermediate cutoffs. Turnaround 4, kilometer 55, 10:55 a.m. Bike Aid Station 3, kilometer 77, 12 p.m. Bike checkout schedule: Sunday, August 7, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Run. The 21-kilometer 3-loop run course will start at the Mactan Newtown. Athletes will head to Punta Engaño Road. Participants make the first turnaround, kilometer 4.5, at the Amisa Residences and run back to Punta Engaño Road for the second turnaround at kilometer 7.5. Athletes will run the second loop reaching the turnaround at kilometer 10 at the Amisa Residences. Participants will head back to the next turnaround at kilometer 13. For the final loop, athletes will run to the Amisa residences, taking the final turnaround at kilometer 15.5. Head to Punta Engaño Road, taking a left at ML Quezon National Highway and making a left at the Mactan Newtown Boulevard, crossing the finish line. Please take note that athletes are allowed not to wear face coverings on the run. Physical distancing must be observed. Run aid station locations. Total of 6 stations, spaced every 1.25 kilometers to 1.5 kilometers. Offerings: Gatorade, light water, banana, ice, portable toilets. The timing system will ensure that you have completed the whole run course, but it is still each runner's responsibility to complete the loops and go past the turnaround points. Run cutoff time is 8 hours and 30 minutes from the last rolling start release. Any athlete who has not completed the course will not be able to continue the race. Please take note that only the athlete is allowed to cross the finish line. For relay teams, only the runner is allowed to cross the finish line. An experienced medical team will be in the event with medical personnel at the swim start, swim exit, transition, on the bike, and the run courses, and a medical tent is also set up at the finish line. There will also be ambulances allocated at the event at all times. There are 30 age group qualifying slots for the 2023 IRONMAN 70.3 World Championship in Lahti, Finland. Qualified athletes are required to claim their slot in person on Sunday, August 7 at the Expo area, the Mactan Newtown tent. Good luck and see you at the finish line. Anything is possible.